Hello all of you. Welcome to the new video. We know about types of animals according to their eating habits. If you are new in this channel, please do subscribe the channel. As we know that we have already discussed about living and non-living things in our previous video. So now we will know about living things and their types by their eating habits. All living things need food to grow and live. Animals cannot make their own food, so they eat either plants or other animals. Different animals are categorized in different groups based on what they eat. Basically, there are three types of animals based on what they take as their food in all entire life. These three animals are herbivores animals, carnivores animals, and omnivores animals. Herbivores animals are the animals who eats only plants, leaves and grasses as their food, are called herbivores animals. They do not depend to any other things. Plants are the prime source of herbivores animals to survive and exist their own life. There are maximum numbers of herbivores animals like cows, goats, horses, buffaloes, elephants, sheep, giraffe, etc. The next is carnivores animals. Carnivores animals are the animals that primarily eat flesh of other animals as their food, or a plant that traps and digests insects or other small animals are called carnivores animals. Primary food of carnivores animals are only flesh. They do not take plants as their food. Some carnivores animals are lions, tigers, leopards, cheetahs, polar bears, dolphins, and Venus flytrap. Now the third one is omnivores animals. Omnivores animals are the animals who eats both plants and also flesh of other animals as well as their food, are known as omnivores animals. Simply, we can say here that these animals depends on both in plants as well and also in flesh of other animals. Bear, crow, warthog, honey badger, and human beings bear the examples of omnivores animals. Well, we do know that animals eat different kinds of food. Basically, feeding habits of animals depends on their mouth, teeth, and body structures. Let's go to know how animals feeds their food by their own. There are some types of feeding which different animals does by different types, and they are. The first one is animals that chew and swallow their food. Some herbivores like deer, cow, goat, elephant, buffalo, sheep, etc. eat grasses and leaves. They have broad, flat, and sharp teeth to cut their food. They bites and grinds the grasses and leaves and swallow it. Later they brings the food into their mouth and chew it slowly. This process of herbivores animals are called chewing the cud. Cow, goat, deer, zebra, etc. are the examples of these type of animals. Now the number 2 is animals that nibbles foods. Animals like mice and rabbits nibble their food. They have sharp front teeth by which they bites their foods and swallow it. These animals are small in size and takes some fruits, cereals, and grains, which is very easy to them to do nibbling and having it as a food. The third one is animals that lap their food. Some animals like cat, dog, tiger, lion, etc. laps liquid food. They have their habit to lap their food. These animals have their sharp edges, rough tongue, which helps them to lap liquids and groom their fur. While they are used to drink some liquids, they can take a big amount of that due to their rough tongue. Again, the fourth one is animals that suck their food. Some animals are there who do suck liquid as their food. They have their feeding tube in the place of the mouth. This tube is called proboscis. Proboscis works like a straw. Some animals like mosquito butterfly uses the proboscis to suck liquid like nectar from flowers. Now the number 5 is animals that swallow their food. Some animals do not have teeth or have very small teeth which are not useful for chewing. These small teeth only helps to grab the food. Birds, lizards, snakes, frogs are the examples of some animals who swallow their food directly due to the absence of a strong teeth. The number 6 is animals that tears, grinds and chew foods. Some animals have their large, sharp, pointed and curved front teeth to tear their food. These animals can break any strong muscles and bones of any other animals. Because the presence of their strong teeth, these animals are counts under the aggressive and strongest animals. There are also some few animals like eagle and owl who grabs the small animals by their claws and kills them by using their strong beak. These animals are primarily depends only in their beak and claws to find some foods and have it to survive.